Hello and welcome to the Boozle Box and welcome to the pre-alpha of RimWorld. Today I'm going to give you a little tutorial-ish thing of all the features that are currently in RimWorld and how to kind of get started. So let's go ahead and start a new colony. Ooh, just to add, this was made by Ludon Studios and Tainan is the developer. Right, new colony. This is where you can choose kind of what story you want to have, so you can keep on the Cassandra Classic, the Tough Cassandra Classic, Phobie Friend, or the Randy Random. Basically, easy, harder, don't want to hurt anyone, so no one kind of hurts you, which is kind of relaxed and nice, bit of sandboxy kind of mode, but without lots of money. And Randy Random, just random things happens and people come and shoot you and it's a bit weird. The advanced tab down here allows you to change the size of the map you're playing on, so screw it, let's go on the massive ass map. And go next, we'll play on the classic just to show you the ins and outs. Okay, you start off with 3 different colonists or characters. You can name them. I've named mine Bob, Betty, and Steve. Also, when you hit the randomize button, it randomizes what people are. So you have scientists, noble people, more scientists, more noble people, commissioners, entrepreneurs, oafs, more oafs, miners. Okay, I want to get back to scientists now. Scientists, 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 scientists. Oh my god, the randomness is too random. There we go, right. It's female. It can't be female. It's Bob. Nope. 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 Yes. Okay, there we go. Right. Back to Bob. You get lots of skills, obviously. If they're a scientist, they get more research skills. Same with a miner, they get more mining skills, and the melee skill is higher. And there are also traits. Like Bob has a low pain threshold and is dyslexic and is incapable of nothing, which is nice. He was also born in the RimWorld Urchin, which was an ancient and deep industrial cityscape bursting with humanity and poison. Sounds like fun. I think most people were from here, actually. And then they became what they are now. So, let's jump right in by pressing this lovely start button, and the world is generated randomly. The 3 of you awake in your long sleep sacrifice, I think, to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to escape pods before the ship is torn apart. A few hours later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Now, I will point out, if pieces of shredded starship were falling around me, no matter how big, I wouldn't be standing and watching them and thinking, yeah, I'm going to build a house there, right where that wing has landed. And over there with the engine, I think that would be a lovely farm. No, I'd be running to a cave going, oh my god, I'm going to lose my brains because it's going to be splatted by some button or something falling out of the sky. Anyway, you hit continue. Spadoosh. We have arrived. Bob, Betty, and Steve. You can press space to pause the game. That's just a handy little hint. And you can press space to unpause the game. That has a thing. Oh, it's a steamy thing. That's good. We can use that for power. If you hover over this, you can see things of what the terrain is. So here we've got a thin rock roof, rough stone, so it's a walk speed of 82, and it's dark. Yes, it is. So these are the surroundings. These are bits of debris from the spaceship, and these are metal and food over here. At the moment, they are forbidden, which means colonists will not interact with them. You can press F to unforbid objects, and that will allow your colonist... Is that a cactus? Can I not unforbid the cactus? No. That will allow your colonist to go and pick up stuff and start storing it. Now, the first thing you kind of want to do is start to get some resources. So if you press escape to get out of any menus you're in, right-click and you bring up the architect menu. Now, in here you have orders, and these are all the orders you can set for your people. So let's go and get them to mine some stuff here. I just realized Betty might be a dude. It's fine. It's a kind of unisex name. There was meant to be one woman in this colony. It's going to be pretty tricky to do stuff now, if you know what I mean. Bollocks. Okay, they will survive. Now, each person has their own thoughts So they're fear, happiness, and loyalty. If your loyalty goes below this bar, you have a mental breakdown, and they go running around and start killing people, and it's kind of interesting. Needs, food and rest need. These are sleeping spots. Basically, they sit there and they sleep when they're tired, and that's when it becomes night, because it's day and night sky. And there's their thingy and blah, 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 blah. Right, they're building stuff. Now, if you go into overview, you can set what people do. So you have firefighting, doctoring, which is being a doctor, awarding, constructing, repair, growing, mining, plant cutting, hauling, cleaning, and research. Now, these are in order of their priority. Obviously, firefighting is the highest priority, and everything kind of goes in that. It says there. There we go. And you can unclick and click things to make people do things. But at the moment, we want just everything clicked, and it'll be awesome. Right. So, as you can see, people have started moving stuff into the stockpile area, which is what this is. And you can see at the top left here that we have 788 bits of metal, which is these things, and 192 food, and I think that's $1,000. I can't quite see because my frame rate thingy is there. Bad frame rate thingy. And there is lots of little bit of space debris around. You can get people to move them by going into haul things and then clicking on them, and a little blue dot will be placed on them, and they'll start moving things. You can do this to remove these rocks and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty darn useful. So, right, they've nearly broken through this. It probably will become nighttime soon, so it'd be a good idea to build some structures. Now, we could go digging into this, but that can take some time. So, let's just set up a little housey thingamajig down here. So, you draw the walls in, like so. There we go. Now, I'm actually going to make a little outhouse here as well, and I'll show you what that's for in a second. And then you can get a door and just plonk that wherever you want to. To rotate things, you press E and Q, but doors you don't have to because they automatically assign wherever you place them. See, these things are getting... Ooh, it's going foggy. There's awful weather in this. And see, this is fog. Hello, fog. There's also rain, heavy rain, lightning. Yes, your colonists can be struck by lightning. It's a rather inconvenient thing. Just for fun, let's put some sandbags at the corners. Oops, I just want to cancel this and that, and maybe actually put some back. Because people will come and try and kill you, other crash-landed goons and weirdos, and also manic psychotic squirrels. Yes, we had that problem once. It didn't last long, and then the whole place blew up, and it wasn't good. Let's just say that. There we go, the roof has been put on, and then it will slowly fade back in, which I think is a nice little touch there, because you know it's inside, and yes. Don't know where I was going with that sentence. Never mind. Let's put some building... Ah, it's raining. Everyone get inside, quickly. Right, furniture. Let's build some beds inside here. There are 3 people. Let's have 3 beds. There we go, and we can sell these sleeping spots up here. There is also, you may have noticed, a gun on the floor. Dun dun dun. Of which we can go and get Steve, the miner, to go pick up. Very useful if we have any psychotic squirrels, of which there is one there. But it's not psychotic, it's just wandering. Oh, there's a male and a female squirrel. Come over here. There's a mate for you. I'm sure she'll love you. I know you look like a drowned rat, but... Ah, look, everyone's gone to sleep. Colonists will just do things once you kind of designate them to be done, and in the overview, they will do the higher priority things first. If you need any little extra information, you can go and look at the codec. There is not a lot in the codec at the moment. That's why I'm making this quick tutorial on all the things that are in the codec. So, now we've got our little house set up. The thing we want to do next is to go into the buildings menu and build a battery. Now, when walls are built, the conduits are put into them. Now, you can get conduits from structure. There we go, power conduits. Now, we put a battery inside. Build it inside. Building a battery outside is the worst idea I ever had when I decided to just quickly get to grips with the game. The reason for this is they short circuit quite easily when they're outside. I didn't think of this, and they blew up, and then my entire colony thingy just burnt. It wasn't good. No. So, here we go, rotating with Q and E, and let's put a nice solar power farmy thing about Ooh, where should we have it? We want it in a nice sunny spot, which is basically out in the open. Oh, I've just found another pile of food down there. Let's pop it there. There we go. Right, and let's get this food. Just pressing F again to allow the colonists to go and pick it up, and they will go and haul that because it is in the vicinity. Oh, and there's more food down here. Now, you've got to be careful because there are boom rats, and that doesn't sound good. I haven't counted all of the creatures. You've got these weird things that are called muffalos. That's an awesome name. A muffalo. I might call it, like, if I get a hamster sometime, I might call it a muffalo. Right. Everyone has started moving the food that I've Ooh, there's a boom rat over there. I'm slightly concerned. People will also eat food when it's available. Now, we have our battery and our solar power panels that are going to be built, which is good. We also need to connect this up with some conduits. Now, when things are building, you can see these little squares go across, and they just show that the thing is being... It's like a loading bar, basically. Pretty awesome little loading bar, and it will be built round about now. There we go. And this is how much power the solar panels are getting, which is probably not a lot because it's raining. You can also speed up day and night cycles over here. Well, just time in general, actually. You can be a bit of a time lord and have some fun clicking the buttons. Everyone can do things really, 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 really fast. Like that. I'll put it on double. There we go. Where? Ah, you're putting things in the storage. I'm concerned about that boom rat. Okay, we'll just ignore it. What are you doing? Don't walk into my nice solar panels. Okay, so the battery is now filling up. That's good. Let's put the next most important thing down. Now, the next most important thing is a nutrient paste dispenser. Yes, doesn't that sound delicious? Now, this thing is flipping huge, and I'm gonna put it inside again, just in case I have the whole burning down problem. So let's build another little area off here. We'll call this the canteen area. And add a door in. Actually, probably not there. That's probably a bad idea for a door, as the nutrient paste dispenser is a bit big. Right, can we fit it in here? No. Damn, we've just made a building that's way too small. So, let's go back into structure. Let's sell off some of these walls. See, I did that on purpose to show off the selling feature, which is quite useful. And let's make this a little bit longer. Doesn't that look ridiculously stupid? Yay! So now we can get our nutrient paste dispenser inside here, out of the rain and the horrible weather. Okay, there we go. Right, that's cool. Our doors now have power, so people can go through them quicker. And Steve is being a lazy bastard and sleeping. Now, it's all good having a nutrient paste dispenser so people can eat. It's kind of like reverse puking. You suck in the goo. Yes, it's kind of disgusting to watch, actually. Now, this is good, except your food will eventually go down. So, you need to start thinking about adding farms. Now, to do this, you go back into the architect and go into the areas bit, where you can select farms, and then you can make farmy farms. So let's add some farms in here. 3 farms, that should do. And people will then go along and start planting seeds by holding a leaf and waving it over the ground. That is the ideal farm cultivating thing to do. Oh, there's been a damage. There's been a damage. Just one little damage. I don't know what did that. It was probably one of these lemon boom rats. Oop, go away. Steve, do you want to go to sleep? There we go. That's better. Okay, so now they're asleep. They're just going to start getting their nice needs back down. Or up, even. So, this is kind of the basic construct. They've got food, they've got sleep, they've got a farm. You know, what else do you need? Protection. Yes, that is what you need. You need some good old darn security. And how'd you get that? Well, you stick a massive great gun turret just outside your base, like this. So we're going to build a gun turret here, and we're going to get some power conduits over to it. Unfortunately, you can't build under sandbags, so cancel. Ah, he built it very quickly. Okay. Oh, there we go. Never mind. The power cables do actually connect with little cables. Your colonists kind of drag them along, which is nice. Let's get some furniture inside here. A long table. Will that fit in this space? Yeah, there we go. And we'll get 3 chairs. We'll put this one nice and in the way of the door. There we go. They can sit down and eat. We'll also add some standing lamps. We'll put one over here, and we'll put one in the battery room. And what they do, well, they're lights. That's what they do. There's not much else to it. There we go. We've lit up the place. You can also, in the structures bit, you can change what the floor is. So let's add some concrete floors. They're pretty cheap to build. They're only 1 metal. They don't look exactly awesome, but it's not too bad. So we'll just add those in. I just realised there's no door there, so let's quickly add a door. If I remember where it is. Door. There we go. And no evil creeps can get in. Awesome. That is now technically a building. And the farm is going well, and our auto turret is auto turreting. We better add another one over this side, because buildings do actually get in the way of bullets. That's always nice. What is above us? Let's have a look. Quite a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is the basic lowdown of it. You can start researching stuff. In here, the researching thing. You have your hydroponics that you can research. Allows you to build hydroponic tables to rapidly grow crops indoors. Pneumatics miners pick up 20% more efficiently. Nutrient resynthesis. Nutrient paste dispensers consume 20% less food per meal. Turret gun coding. Turret guns fire 4 shots in a burst instead of 3. Blasting charges allows you to build blasting charges. Blah, blah, blah. Carpet making allows you to build carpets. And fear tech researches new ways to inspire fear. Currently, I've researched none. Now, it really depends what you want to do. You can build up your food supplies. You can build up, well, if you're digging a base into the cliffs here, you can get your mining upgrade. Ooh. Bob, you're going to finish that turret. Is it going to shoot any of these rats? I'd love to see it fire. No, but it is going to be out of range of the power conduit. Let's build a power conduit to there, and hopefully that will be filled. It is also raining, and something has damaged my food dispenser. Okay, and we also have some things here. A traveler named Wolfie is passing by. She is a military commissioner. Jump to location. She's gone. What's this one say? A local squirrel has gone mad. It sees anyone it attacks. No, it attacks anyone it sees. Of course it sees anyone it attacks. Oh no, the local squirrel that they've killed. Damn, we missed it. Thank you, Wolfie, for pulling me away from the squirrel epic deathness. People with full hunger will eventually regain their health, which is kind of awesome. Actually, it was probably the turret that just pwned the squirrel. Okay, so that's our quick look at RimWorld and what it is at the moment. It's a pretty awesome game. There's not much to it at the moment, but the Kickstarter for the game has just finished, so I'm sure lots of new things are going to be added. In the load-up menu, it says about new graphics and new sounds for the main game when it's finished. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with what's been done. It looks like it can shape up to a pretty good game. You can get prisoners and people in, and all sorts of things are going to start happening. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please put it in the comments. Please like, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!